That was a bit confusing. What was going on between the fool and Sebastian?
Well, the fool was confused because Sebastian said they had never talked or met before, but obviously the fool thought that Sebastian was Viola, who he had obviously met before. Remember, this is the part where everyone thinks that Sebastian is Viola and vice versa.
So that's why Andrew punched him, because he thought it was Viola.
Right, and he was getting him back for the fight at the orchard.
Okay, and did Olivia just ask Sebastian to marry her?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, which by the way looks flawless on it. Make her believe that our coach will have the priest. I'll go fetch her for a moment.
Why, thank you, Maria. I always knew you had a high sense of fashion. I'll put this on and disguise myself. This thing is a mess. I'm not tall enough to pull up the ropes of the priest, and not malnourished enough to look like a student, although I could look like I gained the freshman 15. But if one is a passable host and an honest man, that is nearly as good as being moral and studious. Hey, love. They're coming masterminds. They got solid.
God bless thee, Mr. Priest.
Bonzos be best, Sir Toby. As the old primitive crowd that never used any pen or ink, once very rudely said to King Gorbaduke, whatever is, is. So I, being Mr. Priest, am that very one. After all, isn't that, and isn't is?
All right, you flew effortlessly. I mistook you for a real priest for a moment. Now go, Mr. Priest.
Order in the prison!
The fool imitates well. Good fool.
Who shouts there?
Sir Topaz the priest, who's come to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Sir Topaz, good Sir Topaz, please go get Lady Olivia.
Get out, you hyperbolic fiend, insane demon! What for you nagging on a sad man? Talking nothing but ladies, huh?
Round of applause for the fool. Now 1-0.
Sir Topaz never was a man treated so awfully as myself right now. Good Sir Topaz, I have faith in you, not to regard me as insane. They've locked me up in this horrid darkness.
Be ashamed of yourself, Satan, you dastardly liar. I am acting on highly gentle terms with you, because I am one of those good-hearted people who would speak to the devil himself with courtesy and very modest too. Thou say this house is dark.
Dark as hell, more miserable than the fool's joke, Sir Topaz.
Look around, lunatic. This place has bay windows, clean like dungeon walls, and upper windows facing south, north, as clear as your need for therapy. Yet you still complain of darkness and bad view.
Sir Topaz, some things are obvious even to an insane man's naked eye. This house is pitch black.
There is no darkness but ignorance, and you are more ignorant than the Egyptians during the plague of fog.
This house is as dark as ignorance, then, and I dare say no man has ever been abused like this. I am no more insane as you are, Sir Topaz, and I will prove it. Interrogate me with any common sense question you care for.
What was the philosopher Pythagoras' opinion concerning wild birds?
That the soul of our grandmother may be contained in a bird.
And what do you think of his belief?
I highly respect the soul, and therefore know how it proves his belief.
Well then, farewell. Remain in the darkness. I will only confirm your saneness when you agree with Pythagoras and hesitate to kill a bird unless it has your grandmother's soul. Adios.
No, Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
The exquisite Sir Topaz.
Nay, I can do what I choose to.
You could have done it without the beard and gown.
You couldn't see you.
Now, talk in your own voice and express to us what he unfolds. I wish I could get out of this. I want to do so. I want to chastely betroth my niece. I cannot pursue this prank with safety to its conclusion. Oh yeah, Maria, you found my train for later on.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady doth. My lady is unkind, and that is a fact.
Whoa!
Alas, why is she so? She no saner than a fool.
They classified me as garbage here, hid me away in this horrid darkness, sent some idiotic priest those asses and used untiring efforts to insist I'd gone loco.
Speak with caution. Here comes the priest. Malvolio, Malvolio, may the heavens restore your failing mind. Try to sleep. Stop your vain bibble-babble while the medicine man arrives. Fool, do you think an exorcism might work? This patient's a special case.
No, Sir Topaz!
Ignore him, my friend. Who, I, sir? God be with you. Goodbye. Well then, amen. But remember, if he makes any dangerous, threatening, or suicidal thoughts or statements, just fetch me. Certainly, sir, I will. Goodbye.
Fool! Hey, fool!
Hush, hush, little lady. What do you want to say? The brilliant psychoanalyst, Sir Topaz, already scolded me for speaking with you.
Be a nice fool. Help me find some light and some paper. I tell you, I'm mentally healthy as any other man in Illyria.
It was once a time you were, sir.
By my arm and leg, I am. Give me some ink, paper, and light, and deliver what I write to my lady. It will be more advantageous to you than any delivery you've ever done before.
All right, I will. But tell me truthfully, have you indeed not gone mad, or has your ego received so little of the spotlight that you have succumbed to making this one grand scheme of a show that we're all supposed to praise and clap at?
Believe me, I am not. This is the truth.
I'll never believe a madman until I see his brains. But nevertheless, I will fetch you some paper, ink, and light.
Fool, I'll repay you for this favor. Please hurry off.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I'll be with you again in a trice like to the old device. Your need to sustain you with dagger of the left in his rage and his rapture eyes. I to the devil like a whole man blood. There thy nails stand, Dio, you the dead.
What was that all about?
Well, remember a while ago, Toby, Maria, and Fabian were talking about how the Mongolia locked up for being possessed by the devil? So it's just the continuation of the practical joke.
Oh, but why was the fool dressed up like a priest?
Well, this is part of the joke. Mongolia thinks they're going to do an exorcism on him to get the devil out.
Okay, go ahead.
Freeze! I can see the magnificent sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. All my senses seem to function as they should. Yet the strangeness with which I'm being treated, served, and regarded leads me to believe that I may be living life in delusions. Oh, I wish I could find Antonio. He wasn't at the elephant's tusk. He would guide me through this. I hope he's okay. My soul seems to be in dispute with my senses and reason. Am I beginning to lose a battle between wits and truth? Might this be for me the first pangs of madness? Does a shroud of insanity descend, thus leaving its victim unaware of his illness? No, surely this must be some error, but no madness. Yet this flood of good fortune exceeds all the possibility that I'm ready to distrust mine eyes. Perhaps even consciousness is no longer my attendant, and a dream has slipped his fingers upon me. Or maybe it's the lady who's mad. Although, if true, she would be unable to command her household, dispatch her followers, or exchange affairs of estate in organized smoothness, as I perceive she does. My reason is being deceived in one way or another. But here comes the lady.
Blame me not for this haste of mine. I realize how insane this will sound, and it is a question you cannot answer without a full complement of hesitation. So I will only ask you once. Go with me, and this Holy Father into the chapel yonder, and there, before God, and under the consecrated roof, plight me full of your assurance and faith, that my most tortured soul may begin to live at peace. He will conceal it as it is your need. Only once you are willing will we make the promises and vows we keep public, and then we will celebrate our union in a way that befits the new nobility into which you have pledged. What do you say?
Madam, I will follow this good man and go with you, and have